Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Winning Streak. We are currently on episode 11. I'm your host, Bryson.
And I'm Zeke.
And we don't really have too many topics for this week, as you may have noticed if you watch the podcast.
If you watch podcast, we didn't post it.
We did skip last week. Busy week. School started up again for us, so it's kind of busy times, but we're going to make it work. And we got a lot of more stuff coming on the way.
Yeah.
So, got a few topics today, starting off with Dalvin Cook to the Jets.
It actually just went official today, I think. I believe it's $5.5 million for one season.
That's not bad at all, honestly.
I mean, for the Jets, that's if he plays good, that's
a steal,
bargain.
Yeah. Especially with the running back.
With the running back situation.
Right now, he's not going to complain about that. So
I don't know about that.
I don't think
he wouldn't sign long term on that. Nobody's signing for like 20.
No, he's not going to be playing
anything like that.
I feel like he won't be playing long term. I think he's got.
He probably has like 3 years left.
Yeah, I was going to say 3 years.
I mean, honestly, in this situation, a lot of people don't like how. I feel like people that are rational, like, okay. I feel like people that are like rational understand that running backs aren't worth that much in the modern NFL, and like, I mean, I think running backs still are important to bad teams. There's a difference. Running backs are important to bad teams, like Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs.
I don't know about Saquon at this point.
Well, not currently, but in the past years, he was pretty much the only good player.
I do keep hearing people saying like running backs are useless at this point. I just feel like that's not like
it's not entirely true.
Like I get that they shouldn't be getting paid as much as nearly as much as quarterbacks. They shouldn't be getting paid as much as receivers.
Yeah,
centers should be getting paid more. But other than that, they should be one of the higher paid players on the team. Like tight ends are starting to make more.
I think if you're like generational, you should be making more than like receivers type of thing. I feel like a star running back that's actually going to play for like 10 seasons.
But then again, there isn't one. I feel like now that has
no. I mean, Saquon, if he didn't have injury problems, up there. Ezekiel Elliott, if he didn't fall off the face of the earth.
Yeah, thinking about it now, though,
deal, but he didn't play good after that.
Yeah,
so I mean, like,
there just isn't quarterbacks that have shown that. They're just gonna last for multiple years. So I guess that kind of makes sense. Like,
I mean, Dalvin Cook had a few good seasons, but he wasn't like a guy.
He was really good last season.
Yeah, he was. Last year he was pretty good. I was surprised he got cut, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
I thought I don't think they
do have the second string,
but I mean,
I forgot his name, but he is good.
Alexander Madison.
Yeah, he's really good.
He is pretty good, but
I do feel like Dalvin Cook was a big part of
that team.
The Vikings had a really winning season.
I feel like the Vikings are actually going to be a sleeper kind of bad team this year, to be honest. I think they're going to struggle.
I think they'll be the same as last year.
I mean, they shedded Thielen and Cooks, which were big parts of the offense.
I forgot about that.
But I mean, they brought in Jordan Addison.
Yeah.
I mean, a speed demon.
Yeah.
I've made that like 3 episodes in a row, I'm pretty sure.
It's true. But, I don't get why. Oh, wait, he had a dog-related emergency.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. That seems...
Yeah. I mean, he's the opposite.
I don't believe that.
He's the opposite of Henry Ruggs again.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was a bad one. That was a really bad one.
No, that one's pretty good. Not good, but it was good in a bad way.
I guess.
But back to Vikings.
Yeah, back to the Vikings.
I think they'll be okay. But back to Dalvin Cook though. Next topic was expectations for we'll go Aaron Rodgers and the Jets next season. You start because I need a drink.
Okay, so I think the expectation is for them to win the division. So I think that, I mean...
Dolphins.
What? The Bills would be the obvious division. Okay, I was like, there's no way.
I got them mixed up. No, Bills.
But, I mean,
I'd say it could be close. That season
I feel like a lot of people are expecting them to win the division, but... Yeah. I don't think because I think the Bills are always going to be good. I don't think they're great postseason performers. So I think a part of that there's a chance the Bills could go like 14-3 and still get knocked out in the divisional.
They could.
So I mean, like the Jets.
I don't see that happening.
I see the Jets sitting at like
I think 12 or 13,
11-7 to 12-6 is probably their.
I think 12 or 13 seems.
I think their floor is 9-8 probably. But I think
I'd say 10 at least.
Their floor, really?
Yeah.
I think there's a chance
they have a pretty easy schedule.
Aaron Rodgers is just as horrible as he was last year. So
he didn't really have much last year, to be fair.
Well, to be fair, all he really had was like Christian Watson.
Yeah, who
was pretty good.
He went off for like one game. Yeah, was hyped for the rest of the season.
I'd say like but he did throw like a lot of bad picks.
Yeah.
I mean,
He didn't play the best, but he has a ton of talent
Yeah.
on this team. He has Brees Hall and Dalvin Cook running for him. He has Garrett Wilson and Alan Lazard and Randall Cobb on this team now.
He really brought in the whole.
He brought He brought
core.
everyone who was good on that team with him.
Yeah, honestly,
except the running back core, which they don't need. He's still good. He played good last season.
I mean, Randall Cobb's an interesting pickup, especially because Randall Cobb hasn't been good in like the last 5 years.
He's in my
Randall
top 5 receivers.
Really good, so. Okay. That was like
all time too.
Yeah, okay. We're talking like Madden. He was up there, but
yeah, that's true.
So
could bring up Madden too.
We actually could. Honestly, that's not a bad idea.
Someone in one of my classes had they just walked up to me the other day and asked me if I had played, and I told them no, and they said that on like the release day, 10 minutes after they got the game, like they had to shut down like half of the different servers and stuff, and they could only do quick play because the servers were getting so like flooded with people. EA really since probably the last actual playable EA Sports game, I'd say in my opinion was NCAA Football 14. And honestly, Madden really 15 I was okay. Liking Madden. I think it was Madden 18. 16 was okay. Dude, Madden the one with AB, horrible. Whichever one had AB on the cover. That was Madden 19. Yeah, I hated Madden that game. First of all, the colors were miserable. Like they switched game engines and it looked bad. Yeah, and then I mean, it did look a lot different. They were trying to switch it up. It looked like darker. It looked weird. Like all the colors. It was everything was smoother on that. Pretty smooth on that game though. Yeah, it did. It ran okay. Actually, I had a really big problem with Madden 19. Speaking about Madden 24, when I bought it pre-order. Which one? Madden 19? Okay. I bought it pre-order and it didn't work. It literally would shut off my whole Xbox every time I'd play it. No way. And I ended up having to get a refund from Microsoft. And then they told me to buy it physical if I wanted it. So I went to GameStop, bought it physical. It still didn't work. No way. And I had to return it. They support it or what? I don't know what was going on with it. And then what happened was they wouldn't refund me at GameStop. They told me I could only switch it with a different pre-order. So I got 2K19, and that was the first 2K game I ever played. I mean, and I actually enjoyed that 2K a lot, so I'll take it. But I didn't start playing 2K until 21, I think. Really? 2K21 was good. I think you had 2K20. That one was really good. I think you got it Game Pass or something. I might have had 20. I think I did have 20. It was 21 because I don't think 21, we ever played. The one on the boat was the one I liked. I think that was 21. That was 22. It was on the boat. Or no, I liked that one, but I liked the shot mechanic of 21. It was better. 21 was the one where it was on the pier? Yeah. I didn't like that one at all. I actually hated 21. It was one of the worst. I just don't like how they always shoot. I like the shooting mechanic on it. Yeah, the shot bar. They just always change that stuff. So. And then what ended up happening, I actually ended up getting Madden 19 when it came on Game Pass. Yeah. And it worked. So I don't know what was going on with that. So just the pre-order one? I guess. Well, I got it on disc. So I don't know what was going on with that. That is weird. Yeah, I did get it on disc. So I don't know what was going on with that, to be honest. Are you getting either of the new? No. Not Madden or 2K? Honestly, I'm not getting Madden. I'm going to wait till... I'm gonna wait till it comes on Game Pass. To be honest, at this point, the only game I might get not on Game Pass is because I'm gonna get the Xbox, the new Xbox later this year. Oh, nice. So I'll probably get EAFC. Oh really? Yeah, it's a good one. Honestly, I really liked FIFA and stuff like that. Yeah. It got me into soccer a little bit, but I'm not like FIFA. I don't know why. It's just so much more enjoyable than playing Madden. That was the second sports video game I played weirdly enough. Really? Was FIFA for a while. I played the WWE 2K16. I never played the WWE games. I used to watch them, but I never I would watch streams about it. I don't know why. It was just a random thing I did, but it was my PS3. I had WWE 16, Black Ops 2. I never had GTA, Black Ops 2. I'm not gonna lie. I never did. Really? Yeah. Well, I didn't get an Xbox One until well, of course, Black Ops 2 wasn't on Xbox One. I don't think it was. No, the original Black Ops wasn't, and Black Ops 2 came out the same time. Yeah, I know that Ghost was the first game to be on Xbox. Yeah, I think so. But 360. Yeah, because I had it on 360 and then I got it on Xbox. Yeah, but yeah, I didn't get an Xbox 360 until 2016. Oh, so really? I was really behind, and then I only played NCAA Football 14. Yeah,
in Madden
Those games
15.
were good. All the NCAA games, like for their time, were
This
the
is
best.
another thing. My
sports
biggest
games
mistake
ever.
was I bought Madden 15 for like $49 like a week before Madden 16 came out. I don't know what was going on in my head.
That's what I did with 2K that one year.
Really?
Though. I bought it right before the new one came out. I think going back to what I said earlier though about that being the first, or the WWE games being first, I think I had Madden 16 too. I think it was.
I had Madden 15 instead of
Which
16.
one had Larry Fitzgerald on the cover?
Madden 10.
Jesus, I played a long time ago then.
I played Madden 10 on Wii.
I had Madden 10.
Dude, I was so good at Madden 10 on Wii, dude. I was probably the best player on the planet. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Wii was the best console though too.
Dude, first of all,
on.
Wii was horrible on Madden. Like it
really?
was so dumb. You had to play with just remote. So to run around, you had to be like,
oh.
I don't even know how I did it, but I did it somehow.
Just made it work.
Yeah.
I think the new games are gonna be kind of trash.
Yeah, honestly, I saw that Madden 24 literally franchise because that's the only one I play on Madden.
It's like the exact same.
It looks the exact same. Even they didn't even try to change the color.
Like
this year.
people
it's
always say it's the exact same, but this year it's actually the exact same. It's no different.
Dude, Madden franchise is actually getting worse. The more features they add, the harder it is to play.
Yeah,
and it's almost like they try to make it like a simulator.
Yeah,
which it would be cool, but
it could be fun if they actually made it. Yeah, if they made the effort to make it actually work.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I feel
like Madden's always the most laggy game for no reason. I don't get it.
I've had some.
I will be especially if you get deep into sim on franchise.
Yeah,
games will just stop working sometimes. I would go 10 seasons in sometimes, and if I would kick a extra point, the game would just freeze, and I'd lose that whole season.
Everything. Oh my god,
it was dumb.
That sounds horrible.
I don't even know how many times.
Not very good at their games. I feel like
my Xbox 360 was fighting for its life on Madden on Madden 15. Got a little sidetracked there, to be honest. But,
video game topic.
Yeah,
sports games.
We talked for 2 minutes about the Jets, and then we talked for 10 minutes about Madden 15.
It works.
Yeah.
Well, people just move on then.
Yep.
So, next topic was our top 3 most underrated teams next season. I think I know my 3, but I have more. I think we'll do 5 or 4. If you can't think of I
think we should do 3.
I have 4 though.
Oh, you go
I'm just
first.
gonna let you know. Okay, no order. The Seahawks.
Okay.
Because
I had them on my list as well.
Seahawks. I mean, they're not.
I think they'll probably get second.
Underrated. But I think they'll be one of the better teams.
I think they'll be the best wild card in the NFC.
Yeah, I think they'll win a playoff game at least.
Yeah, probably. I agree with that.
Because they're the same really good team they were last year with a really good new rookie receiver, possibly the best receiver in the class and offensive player in the class even. And then they got a really good defensive player too. Also possibly one of the best in the class. And they've always been one of the best drafting teams in the NFL.
They have a really,
always. For the past 10 or 15 years. Pete Carroll?
Yeah, Pete Carroll. I was trying to think of his first name. I knew it was Carroll, but...
It's hard to say he's one of the highest IQ coaches.
I would say he's really good at, Russ Audible.
Yeah.
So you can't really put that on him.
No, but still.
He was just as shocked as Richard Sherman. I'd say we're doing top 3. You said 2 teams.
Yeah, we can. No, I said top 3, but if you need to add another, you can. Then just explain a little, because I have 4, and I can't decide. I already said 1 so far.
We'll see. No, you said 2. I guess not. I thought you said 2.
Who's your? You just go.
Well, I agreed with Seahawks. That was one of mine.
My second one was the Browns, because I feel like, assuming Deshaun Watson plays a little bit similar to what he did before the incidents and stuff.
Yeah,
he's got Amari Cooper, who arguably top 15 or 20 last season, and then Nick Chubb, who was arguably number 1 last season running back. They've always had a good defense.
Was honestly,
I think he was the best.
I guess you're going to say
CMC was better actually.
Really good,
I think he played better. We're talking ridiculous this season.
Through week 8. Nick Chubb all day.
Yeah, up until he didn't really fall off. The other guys just started playing out of their mind. Yeah. Mainly Christian McCaffrey.
Well, Christian McCaffrey wasn't playing that good in Carolina until he got traded.
Yeah, and then the Niners. Next season, he's going to be the biggest problem.
He went from running the ball a few times and being injured in Carolina to throwing touchdown passes.
I know.
'cause the
Yeah,
Niners have
exactly.
no quarterback.
I think
But,
I'm gonna add a hot take onto this one. I think there's very high potential. I don't think like it'll happen. I think there's high potential though that Christian McCaffrey could be an MVP candidate next year, like top 2 or 3,
That's not a bad take.
or win
honestly.
it. If the Niners get far and win the Super Bowl, even he'll win like all.
After this, let's do
things, I
MVP
think.
candidates. Top.
Okay,
top
I'm
5.
down. Yeah,
So
Good one.
did you say 2 teams or 3 teams?
I said we agreed on the Seahawks, and then I said the Browns.
Okay. I don't agree with the Browns.
No,
I think they'll probably get
they have a really good team.
last
They
or
always
second
have a good
last.
team all around.
But
2 good receivers, top 1 running back, potentially a really good quarterback.
yeah,
One of the better defenses and O-line.
but they're also the Browns.
I guess. O-line needs to pick it up, that's all.
Okay.
Who's your number 2?
My number 2 would be, well, this isn't in order, but I'd
No.
say that I think I don't know if you can consider this like a sleeper team, but I'm thinking like in a different category. I'm thinking like there's a chance the Jaguars could like be like the 2021 Bengals. Like they
Yeah.
could just go to the Super Bowl.
So
So
I don't know about that far.
they're like, I mean, 2021 nobody expected the Bengals to go to the Super Bowl. So I mean, like good quarterback, really good receivers.
Yeah.
I mean, they have good running backs.
Yeah, I think
Their defense is
I agree.
okay.
I agree, except their defense isn't
Is a little
very good yet,
lackluster,
and
but,
their team is just really young.
Yeah, but I mean, so were the Bengals, and so they still
Kinda,
are.
yeah.
So I mean,
I agree with that they're going to be underrated, but I don't know about the Bengals comparison because that Bengals team was insane, honestly.
not really.
The receiving core was ridiculous. Joe
Well, I
Mixon
mean,
was ridiculous.
How much
Joe
better is
Burrow
that receiving core
I'd say the Bengals receiving
in
core
2021?
was way better.
Rookie
T.
Jamar,
Higgins and Jamar, yeah, rookie Jamar was really good.
he was really good, but I mean,
I don't think it's like super far off, but I don't think it's
I think
too
that
similar.
like Christian Kirk's pretty good. I mean, he's like
Yeah,
he'd be wide receiver 2
T.
on
Higgins
most
is
teams.
better though.
I'd say they're
Christian Kirk.
equal.
I would say T. Higgins would if you put T. Higgins on the
I mean,
Jags,
after
he'd be
watching
wide
him on the
receiver
Cardinals, because I didn't watch a lot of Jaguars
Yeah.
games, obviously. But I mean, after watching Christian Kirk play for the Cardinals, I would have wished known I were Henry. But,
Yeah,
I
think that's fair,
I would agree that T. Higgins is better.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, we'll have to see Calvin Ridley this year. Calvin Ridley could be
Yeah, I think he'll be
he
good.
could either be
People are really
bad
overhyping
or
him,
he
though.
could be like top 5.
Yeah,
So I mean, he
I
was
think he'll be
really
top-
good on the Falcons the year before.
top
he
10 or
got
15.
suspended. Yeah, I think he'll be probably top
People are
15.
really
I
making
think he'll
him out
get
to be
drafted really low, like in fantasy type of thing.
Yeah, he
but
will.
I
He's got
would
high value,
expect him
though.
to be like wide receiver 40 on fantasy type of thing. But
Which
he
is
could end up
crazy.
by the end of the season. I think a lot of I don't really know.
He's probably not going to get too much attention on fantasy. There's a lot of players I've been looking at that are just big sleeper picks this year. He's one of
Calvin
them.
Ridley's an interesting player because he's only been in the league for 4 years, but he's
Yeah.
30.
I know.
So I mean,
I know he's old, but he hasn't been playing for very long.
yeah.
But I mean, he's got 2 or 3 seasons,
Yeah.
probably more even. So I think that's a good pick, honestly. Jags. I think they will be for sure. My third team was like how you said. Probably not. Mine's probably definitely not a sleeper team, but the Ravens next season.
I was
I think they'll do a lot better than
but
everyone else is thinking because no
they're
one's talking
questionable.
about them. And they got Zay Flowers is looking ridiculous at camp.
Zay Flowers looks good.
Odell
but, I mean,
is going to be good. They got.
I kind of forgot about Odell, to be honest.
He's been.
I don't know how good he's going to be.
I think Lamar is going to be top 5.
Well, I think that Lamar could be horrible this year and still be top 5 in all. I think his play style is great.
It's just different.
Yeah. I mean, he's really the only player. You could argue that, Justin Fields has a similar play style, but
but he's not very good.
I'd actually say arguably better runner just because he will get, a 40-yard run every single game because he
But Lamar's MVP season was ridiculous. I think Lamar has a little bit
even though
of
the
edge.
season really.
And Lamar has a pretty good O-line and
Justin
defense.
Fields at 20-something
Yeah.
on your list, which I thought was a little overkill.
Just because that
I know
team's not
you're
going
a
to do
hater,
very
I think it's about quarterback play, right? Or were you going?
It was about mainly quarterbacks overall because he doesn't do anything except run that season.
Well, he doesn't.
He really can't throw that much.
Now he has.
he has Claypool.
Well, now he has.
I still just don't see them doing very good. I don't know who you're thinking of.
Moore. What's his first name?
DJ Moore.
Yeah, DJ Moore.
Oh, he's okay.
DJ Moore's really good.
He's pretty
I'd
good.
say he's like
Not
kind of
top
felt like
20.
Hollywood.
No, I don't
Better
think he's
or
that
worse?
worse than Hollywood.
Really?
Yeah,
I would argue he's better, to be honest. But even
but
though
I just think
like
overall
Hollywood,
they're
but
just not going to be that good.
I agree.
Because, like, even if they do win a few games, they're not going to do anything. His stats aren't probably going to be the good one.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think
he's
he's
gonna-
like good or anything.
His receivers are going to have to be
against
go
Ohio
insane.
State.
Yeah,
Ohio State.
I think if he had a better team, he'd be good. But
Mhm.
part of my list that I made was like how they're going to do with their team because the team plays a part in quarterback success.
Yeah.
Like his yards and stuff like that. I feel like they're just going to drop passes and they're not going to get very far. Who's your third team?
My third team,
Mine was the Ravens, just in case that threw you off.
the Panthers. I think they're going to win the division. So I mean, I got to put them up there. That makes the playoffs. So I think their like ceiling is like probably like 11 wins. But
11?
yeah, their ceiling, like something crazy would have to happen for them to get there.
I would say.
But I also think their floor is like 3 or 4. Really?
I'd say like
You think they're
4 or 5?
that bad? I
Not
think their
3,
defense
4 or
is really
5.
good. So I mean, I'd probably place them at like their floor at 6 wins.
Okay, I'll say 5. I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't see them. I guess I could say.
I don't
agree with.
I don't
underrated.
trust Bryce Young that much as
Yeah.
quarterback. I don't, especially after watching that game in the preseason. Did you see how he drops back?
Mhm.
It's like he's not interested
Yeah.
in the play almost, and
he's really small.
He trusts his offensive line too much,
It's just
and
bad.
he's gonna get drilled.
Yeah,
especially like week 1
against a
after
real team.
preseason.
Yeah,
He's gonna get messed up,
Yeah.
and
And he's
gonna have to
tiny.
realize that. Yeah, he's
really literally
small.
the smallest.
He looks like
quarterback
he's
in the
probably
league.
like 175 pounds.
5'10". I think it was. I think
A lot of people are forgetting
5'10",
he's
200.
I
I
don't
just
think
wrote.
he's 200,
I just wrote
to be
about it.
honest.
Let me look.
But
you keep talking.
like honestly, I think a lot of people like, especially because people call like Kyler Murray like super short.
Yeah,
Kyler Murray is Bryce Young, but faster and has like 35 pounds on
Yeah.
him. At the very least.
5'10",
I think they
205.
have Kyler listed at like 228 or something like that.
Yeah, Bryce
Dude,
Young's 5'10",
Kyler is
205.
stocky,
Yeah,
honestly.
he's a little bit bulky for his
for his frame.
But Bryce Young being 205 and 5'10",
I feel like if you're that size in the NFL, you have to be stocky like that. I mean, look at Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
Russell Wilson's huge.
yeah, he is.
Like, have you seen his arms?
Yeah,
It's actually insane.
Yeah, he's
I don't like Russell Wilson, but I was kind of like,
yeah.
I guess pleasing that situation.
I guess that could. I didn't think about them, but Broncos, I guess, could also have made my list maybe. 'Cause I think they'll be better
After
than
how they came out all
Sean
cocky
Payton, though.
with them, like, we're going to be playing our starters week 1 preseason, and they proceeded
Yeah.
to lose.
Yeah, that's.
So I mean, like,
I think Sean Payton
it's interesting.
will do pretty good this season.
So, did you see the picture of Kyler Murray wearing like the bra
No.
on the sideline at the
No.
preseason game?
I did not see that.
It was like one of those like
the tracking ones.
Yeah.
I seen those. Those
But,
are
like,
so funny to me.
but like he was just sitting there like all zesty.
Why are you wearing one on the sideline?
I don't know. He wasn't playing. He has a torn ACL, so I don't know what he was doing. It might have been during like one of the practices, like the.
Yeah,
But still, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
I
Like,
know.
I don't even think it was one of those. It was literally like a Cardinals branded, like
Oh, really?
it was like up here too. So I don't even know.
If you find it later, send that to me
I
because
think I can find it real quick.
I'll go with my 4th team out of 3.
Cardinals winning the Super Bowl. That's my last team.
You. I know you don't like this one, and it probably won't be too realistic, but I think the Bucks will honestly not do like terrible. Like I think. Oh, what is that? Wow.
You should like edited that.
I was gonna say. I'll see if I can edit that picture on right now, but if not, my bad. If I do,
I love Kyler.
you saw it. It's pretty funny. But
I trust Kyler.
yeah, I think he could do
All
good.
he needs
when
is
he
Marvin
comes back.
Harrison Jr.
Yeah,
Trust me.
but I think with the Bucks situation, I think if Baker decides he can actually be decent
You're
again,
a believer in the Bucks, and I'm not.
like if he can
in
be
the slightest.
no, because I'm saying I don't expect them to do very good, but I know they could if Baker plays good. He's the only reason they could play bad. If it's on him. The whole team was
that's
in
fair.
the Super Bowl
I'd
2
say
years
that's fair.
ago.
I mean, they had like the best quarterback of all time.
Exactly,
They've always had a good
but still,
receiving core.
they had
they've
a crazy
been solid
team.
for like the last 10 years.
Yeah,
and
they
were
just
doing
never
that with
had a
Jameis
QB.
Winston, who was throwing like 30 picks a season.
Yeah, I was gonna
So,
say
I mean,
Jameis Winston was terrible.
which
honestly,
I actually
on the Bucks, he
don't hate
was.
on my guy Jameis Winston.
He was terrible on the Bucks.
I'll proceed to draft him last
And then
round in
they got-
fantasy every year. So I mean, like,
Then they got Tom
whatever.
Brady. They won a Super Bowl. Could have won 2 more if some stuff went differently. And then it all depends on Baker because it's
Yeah.
really the same team. Like they have one of the better receiving cores in the league, top like 6 or 7 receiving core. They have a decent running back. He's really interesting though. And
I'd argue
consistent.
they're higher than 6 or 7.
Yeah, I would say
receiving core.
top 5 maybe.
I'd argue top 3, but
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything too
who would
crazy,
you put
but I
up
do
there?
agree.
Real quick, just top 3. You gotta put the Bengals in
I was
there.
gonna say Bengals, Niners.
That's fair. Niners.
Bengals, Niners, and then
Dolphins have to be up there.
Dolphins, yeah, and then Eagles, Cowboys.
I would
Bucks.
argue that you put the Cowboys over the Bucks.
Probably this season, yeah. They have so many receivers that are going to be really good.
Well, I'd say that
They have like
none of
4...
their wide receiver 2s would be better than Chris Godwin.
No, but just like overall
I think-
receiving core
well,
success, though. Like if you're saying the
after,
top
like,
2
three-
best players,
After
then
like
yeah.
3 receivers, it doesn't really matter. Like
I
your
guess,
top
yeah.
3.
Cowboys are just going to be rotating a lot, which changes it. But if you're talking overall, like you take 3 receivers, then they probably do have the edge. I think CeeDee Lamb is better than Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. And then I think...
I don't agree with that, but...
Really?
No, I really don't.
Okay.
When CeeDee Lamb can put up like 1,000 yards every season for like 11 seasons straight, I'll agree. But
he's been in the league for like 3 years.
I know, but like
Evans like 90.
Yeah, but he also had Jameis Winston.
Yeah. Okay, but
like
still
8 of those seasons.
Yeah. I don't know. I think like the top 5 or 6 are.
Chris Godwin should have went to the Jets like 2 years ago. I don't know why he didn't. That would have been a great move for him. But
then other than that though, like they still have a really good O-line. Their defense is just the same as it was. Like it's up to Baker how the team plays this year. And I think I ranked him like 25th or 6th maybe. Because
I feel like realistically in my book he's like 28, but
yeah, I just think he'll do good though. And he could be higher even. Like he could be higher than Derek Carr this season. Like it really just all depends how he plays out. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. But moving on from that.
Got a distracted again, but whatever.
Not really.
Sort of talking about
receivers.
Top 3 receivers.
What was then
the original
we'll do
top
5 MVP candidates. We'll move to NBA stuff.
Yeah. Get a quick NBA moment.
All right. So Mahomes, Hurts, Burrow is the obvious top 3.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And then Chris McCaffrey is there for me. Number 5 though. I think. You know what? Aaron Rodgers is in my top 5 just because that team, they're set up for success. They have a pretty easy schedule. Aaron Rodgers has so much talent around him. That's a good one. Yeah. I'll give you that because he has been the past 2 seasons. He's been top 5.
Because the obvious favorite is Mahomes. You go back.
Yeah, it's always going to be Mahomes.
Yeah, I moved the mic real quick. That was clutch. I'd say then I want to say Hurts, but his team is so good around him that like there's an argument there that team could.
Yeah, they never look at that though. Like honestly, like they don't really.
I mean,
care about that. It's just if your team does good.
Like if you're like if you're a solid quarterback on a team that like is really good, you'll win MVP.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if Brock Purdy, if that team like won like.
I think Christian McCaffrey would win it over Brock Purdy.
Well, depending on how good Brock Purdy's stats would be. Like if he's like threw for over like
he threw for like 4,000,
like 4,200 yards,
which he like that receiving core is ridiculous.
This era is
and he has the best. He has the easiest setup possible.
Yeah,
put most like I won't say most quarterbacks, but like you put a quarterback like even Dak on that team maybe. And he could probably succeed on that team. He could probably win a Super Bowl with that team. It's not for the Niners.
I completely think the Niners should do it because I think Dak's horrible.
Because Niners have... I mean, he has low trade value, and if you have a team that good around him,
What's his contract looking like? And
It's a
then we
big
got the
contract.
extension.
I don't know what it is. It's a
though?
pretty big
Is it like
contract.
Kyler level bad?
It's really bad.
So, I mean, Kyler was really sitting on like 5-year, 250.
Literally one of the top searches is his contract. 4-year, $160 million.
That's not that bad, actually.
For him, it is.
Yeah, I mean, he's
But-
not good. So I
but
would say,
like either way, though, like you put most quarterbacks on that team, they'll succeed. I think Brock
I
Purdy
feel
will
like the
succeed.
Cowboys were better off like tanking and getting a quarterback a few years ago instead of sticking with Dak.
Well, he still had pretty good potential a few years ago. So
I guess I would say any year after like 2019
yeah,
would be really like the cutoff.
yeah.
But I mean, I don't
we
think
got
he's
rid of
horrible.
Zeke. I think after this season, it's a make or break season. So I get
it really is.
We're just
I
gonna
think,
draft a quarterback. if
Jerry
he plays
Jones being
bad.
alive is a make.
Yeah, I think I said that a few episodes ago, but he needs to retire.
Yeah.
Retire. No, both of us. But yeah, so I think. I mean, I guess you could even put Brock Purdy up there because he's gonna have a successful season,
I
whether
don't
you like it or
an
not.
MVP
With how good his team is,
No,
like his team
I
could
wouldn't.
carry
I
him to
think
that level.
at his current level.
That's why
Christian
McCaffrey's up
McCaffrey.
there. Yeah,
Because I mean, if Christian McCaffrey goes over like 1,400 yards
yeah.
and they win like
might.
15 games or
I think
something
they'll
like
win.
that.
I think their ceiling
I
is
think they're
14
sitting
or
at 14 15 games.
I think they'll win 12.
Well, the
or
problem is
13.
I don't know when is. Did they know when Brock Purdy's coming back?
Yeah, he's playing week 1.
Is he?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say Trey Lance is horrible.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose that game by like 40 points.
Since we always mention this, their floor is
actually
11.
probably
Their ceiling
I
is
said
15.
40 points, but it's more like with that defense, they'll lose by a touchdown,
Yeah.
but the score will be like 7-0.
Yeah,
So I mean,
7-3 win.
yeah.
But yeah, so I think we had like pretty similar except
Yeah.
number 5. So I think those are pretty accurate too.
Yeah.
Like I guess
But honestly, I feel like going back on that, I feel like Justin Jefferson had a good enough season, and like the Vikings won like 13 games, they'd give it to Kirk Cousins.
no, I don't think they could.
I
do that.
really don't know, dude.
I really don't.
Kirk
think
Cousins
they
is an
could.
MVP
That'd be
candidate like,
criminal.
every year through like week 6. So I mean, like,
Yeah, but he realistically, he never actually is.
but like if they won like 14 games or something
Maybe.
in that situation, and he like, even if it's such like a hard decision.
Yeah,
though.
I don't
Because,
think
like,
he'll ever.
What do you like?
be
Are
like?
you going to say that like any quarterback could have done that in that offense? Or are you going to say like Kirk Cousins throws good
No, I won't say
good
that. but
footballs
I'll say most quarterbacks
directly to
could.
Justin Jefferson every single game?
I'd say
and
most
that-
quarterbacks could be good with Justin Jefferson, but not like all of them. No,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't consider him MVP candidate like most of the time
I agree with you
because
on that.
like every game they played last year, like they won a lot of games, but 70% of them came within the last minute.
Yeah.
And
Honestly,
like they barely
Colts-Vikings
they
game was one
came
of the
back
funniest.
36 to the Colts,
Yeah.
who were the worst team in the NFL or one of the
Yeah.
top like 5 worst
Matt
teams.
Ryan's worst
Yeah,
career-ending
So, like,
moment.
I mean you can blame the defense if you want to on that, but
Yeah.
it still looks bad on Kirk. So I'm not gonna say like he's bad.
I wouldn't say that looks bad on Kirk.
I don't think he's. No,
He
I'm
was
not
on the
saying it's
clutch. It
all
would
him.
look really bad
Yeah.
on the defense,
Yeah.
actually, but
That was just one game.
I
though.
think
Like,
that's
lot
a
of the other
shining
games-
moment, honestly.
Yeah.
I think that's a career-defining moment right there.
I think just overall, like you give.
Yeah,
Justin
I agree.
Jefferson to most
I
people
think
now.
Justin Jefferson is a generation.
I think he's the better player on that
I
team.
think looking back on this like most recent generation, even including like Mahomes
Yeah,
and Joe Burrow, I think Justin Jefferson will be. Well, I mean Patrick Mahomes, of course, is going to.
Patrick Mahomes could be the.
As long as like he doesn't like get injured or something and have like a career-ending injury. Or
I
something,
think
he would still be a Hall.
I think
of
he's
Famer
already top 5 quarterbacks.
all time.
So like he's top 10 already for sure.
No way.
He's top 10.
No.
He's better than Aaron. He has a better resume other than yards because he's been playing
Yeah.
for 20 less years than Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know about that
He
one.
literally is better at this point in time. Like, take the careers, he's better than.
I
Aaron
could
Rodgers
see
and arguably
slipping
better
him
than
in
Brady.
the top 10, but I mean
Yeah, he's in the top 10. But I think he's like reaching in on top 5. I think by the next
top
2
5
seasons,
is crazy.
in the next 2 or 3
I'm not
seasons,
gonna
he
lie.
will.
Top 5 is insane. An insane.
Dude, in the next 2 or 3 seasons, he'll probably have 1 or 2 more rings.
Even if
there's,
he had 3 rings, I'd still like. I mean,
Okay.
I would maybe consider him to be top 5.
Yeah.
But he's not there yet.
maybe not yet. I said top 10, but he will be top 5. I'm saying.
I mean,
And
I guess
if you don't agree with he will be top 5,
would
then
have
that's
to-
crazy. Because
Oh,
unless he
of
gets
course
injured.
he could be the best.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He could be
saying.
the best ever by a long shot if
Yeah.
he keeps it up. I mean, I don't know what his pace with yardage is, but he puts up yards every year.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine if you played like 16 seasons, he'd probably be like top 3 passing yards. Because I mean, Tom Brady's record's unbreakable.
No, yeah, no one.
Realistically.
I don't think he'll pass
I
Brady.
don't know though, because Drew Brees put up insane numbers and played less seasons starting.
Yeah.
So I don't really know about that because I know Drew Brees isn't that far off, and
Yeah.
not including playoff yardage. Because I know with playoff yardage, Tom Brady has like 115,000 yards or something like that.
Let me see.
But I know that like Drew Brees is sitting at like 89 or something like that. So
Mahomes.
and before that, it was Peyton had like 72.
He's thrown 25,000.
And that's in 4 seasons starting?
Yeah.
5 seasons played?
So he'll probably play like.
Or it might
I would give him like 5 or 6 more seasons probably.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah. And
by
then,
far.
Yeah, so he'll definitely.
I don't know though. His play style, we'll have to see how it works.
He'll break
runs
the yards.
around and gets hit a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But I mean, he's on a really long contract, and they're just going to keep building around him. They're going to do anything it takes to make him succeed.
Eventually, they're going to have bad years.
Yeah.
Especially if there's like issues with CBA.
I still think in the next 4 years, though, they'll go to 2 more Super Bowls, if not win 2.
I don't know, because I mean, Kelsey only has a few more years in the tank.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
I'd say in the next
years, at least
2 years, they might slip another one in.
Yeah, I think they will for sure win one in the next 2 years. Honestly,
I agree
just because
I don't know if it's going to be this year, but I wouldn't be shocked at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think it's probably the Niners are playing.
I don't think the Niners will win this year. I think it'll.
I think the Eagles
might be a
really
rematch.
Chance,
I think it might be a rematch.
But I think the Eagles would win this year too. That team is getting better and better.
Yeah,
they're honestly like that defense is insane.
I know. Yeah,
and like the AJ Brown trade is going to go down as one of the most absurdly like overpowering trades of all time because it just opened up a window for the Eagles to have a dynasty.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty dumb.
I mean, if Jalen Hurts can prove he's like that guy, I mean, obviously he already proved it last year that he's a starting quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, obviously that.
But I mean, there's a chance that he could end up just being like Donovan McNabb 2.0 or something. So I mean, like
he could play bad.
Yeah,
like
he could be Dak.
Yeah,
honestly,
he could play. He could pull a Baker.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even think about that. Like in my head, like Jalen Hurts is so good. Like you think he's like that guy.
I feel like he really isn't like as good as a lot of people think. Like he's good, but I feel like for him, you can say any quarterback on that team is doing good. Like you can put Bryce Young on that team, and they probably win. Good. Yeah, you could put Anthony Richardson on that team, and he would win. But 8 or 9 games, or maybe more even. But yeah, so moving on though, got Team USA talk.
Oh,
they're doing decent so far. They haven't lost yet.
Interesting. I really wish they could have brought in like.
I was going to read it out really quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
They got Paolo Banchero, Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, Jaren Jackson Jr., Cam Johnson, Walker Kessler, Bobby Portis, and Austin Reeves.
Bobby Portis was literally almost out of the league like 2 years ago. I don't know how.
That was like that was the weirdest one to me.
Bobby Portis is literally a role player.
Yeah, and
so
he's getting a lot of attention for it too right now. And it's so funny. I keep seeing videos of him. He just
like
so funny.
Imagine being Bobby Portis and getting like a Team USA invite. Like I know he wasn't expecting that.
No,
like, there's no way he thought
no one was. No one should expect.
Did you hear anything about the Paolo Banchero? Like he was going to play for Team Italy. And then,
really?
He just like randomly just like confirmed he was playing with Team USA, and like the minister of like Italian basketball was like, "This is the worst betrayal we've seen."
Did that actually happen?
Yes,
bro.
And like in the history of Italy, this is one of the worst betrayals, or something like that. It was like something crazy. I read like the whole letter, but like
I gotta read that now.
Yeah,
try to pull that up on the screen too, bro. But
it was like genuinely tripping over it. Like
I think the team is.
I'd be mad too, honestly, because like
I think they'll make it to like the top 4 teams if they don't win it all. At least,
honestly, for like FIBA World Cup, I think a sleeper team is. I don't know if Luke is playing or not. I thought he was, but is he?
I've been seeing videos.
We played Slovenia and he didn't play that game. We won by like 35.
Oh,
so
I've been seeing videos of him playing somewhere. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I've been
Maybe it's
seeing him
wrong.
play. I know
but
that
still.
all the big players are taking off this World Cup, though.
Yeah.
But even Wemby, which honestly
Yeah,
he
that makes
shouldn't
sense
have.
though. No,
But,
he should have.
it's his rookie year.
Yeah.
I don't know if Gobert's playing for France. I think Spain
yeah.
will be good
Gobert's
just because
been
they're
playing.
always good. I think
Yeah.
Spain will probably
France.
win. But if not Team USA,
Yeah.
and if Luka plays Slovenia,
It's just because Team USA always
last FIFA
has
World
to
Cup
have
they
a
did really
chance.
good. I think.
Yeah.
So I know that Serbia, with Serbia,
Yeah,
Jokic
Serbia's
isn't
good.
playing.
No, they'll still
Giannis
be
isn't
pretty
playing
good
for
though.
Greece. I know that.
There's not really a lot of big players playing anymore.
No, really,
and that's
honestly,
how it's been.
it's always been with USA.
Most
Nobody
players
plays
don't want to play.
Nobody plays World Cup.
Yeah,
So I mean,
it doesn't mean enough. They'll play Olympics.
It really doesn't. Yeah, they play Olympics just because it's a dream
sometimes,
team.
but
I mean, last Olympics they did.
Yeah, I was gonna say
which was
not even
unfortunate.
now.
I mean,
like,
KD did, but that's about it. Honestly, KD and Book.
I feel like players are just like starting to
Still
protect their health.
Yeah, a lot
they're
of
just
it.
more
I
concerned
don't
about
think
that, which
players
is
should be
like, weird.
concerning that much about
No.
it, though. Are you
If
really
you get a chance to play on the Olympics,
Yeah.
take it.
Especially the Olympics, I get it. But honestly, I feel like FIBA World Cup should be more important than they treat it as.
I thought you were gonna say on the Olympics. And I was
Oh,
gonna say,
no,
please don't say it.
Although, I mean, it isn't that far. I mean, in soccer, the World Cup is more important than the Olympics.
Yeah.
Nobody plays in the Olympics. In
No,
soccer,
yeah,
so,
that's
I mean,
different though. It's like different
Not really,
sports.
though.
Different sports.
I mean,
though.
it's like the same concept.
Because
FIFA
soccer is
and
like
FIFA.
majorly worldwide. It's like
I mean,
the
it's
sport. But basketball's not as
similar
big.
than basketball. I mean, basketball's the second biggest sport,
Yeah,
pretty much. I mean,
Yeah,
I believe
probably.
rugby and cricket are technically bigger.
Yeah.
But
but
just 'cause
basketball is definitely up there for the
colonization.
biggest sports.
But
yeah, that's true.
it's such a great movie.
I think basketball. I don't know. Will it get better or worse? You think over time?
I think it'll get bigger.
Popular and less.
I think soccer's getting bigger too, but I mean,
soccer's never going to die down.
Well, yeah,
It's just,
honestly, and it's just getting
the
bigger
sport.
in the U.S. too.
Yeah,
And
it is.
honestly,
see a lot
okay,
more
this
soccer.
might be a take, but I think the moment soccer starts to like go down is when USA gets good enough at soccer they start winning World Cups every year
Yeah.
or every 4 years.
No,
pretty
yeah,
much.
that's fair.
Yeah,
'Cause
honestly,
it could happen.
once like USA like wins like 3 World Cups straight or something in like
yeah,
2090 or something like
Once
that,
the
that's when
countries start
they're gonna
declaring wars and
That's
stuff.
when they start like trying to get good at different sports.
We'll be alive for that, hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know
Maybe,
about that
probably
one,
not.
But let's hope. I'll be there.
I might.
I'll
Probably not.
fly to whatever random country they
Yeah.
host.
And then
But we
last
should be hosting
topic.
every year anyway.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. But
Topic. Quick
I'm gonna
one.
go to the World Cup in 2026. I'll go to
Are you?
whatever games close.
That'd be cool.
Vegas and LA probably
Yeah.
hosting games.
I'd be down to go to I want to go to one of the USA Mexico ones they
That'd
did.
be fun. They always do them here, so I mean,
know. I wanna go
We
there.
should go to one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, do you know when the next one is, or is it random?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It'd just be like happening.
Yeah.
Do friendlies like every week. Not trying to get like jumped
No.
over there too. Westgate parking lot.
Yeah. No. Definitely. Westgate's not. But last topic. Jake Paul and Nate Diaz. We bought the fight.
Yeah, we did. Buy
So
the
that
fight.
was fun. I thought it could have gone. I don't want like Jake Paul obviously won, but Nate Diaz could have won.
Yeah,
I think because I think
no,
he was
I really
messing
don't
around
think-
too
He
much.
messed around too much, and it
Like-
messed him up. To
like-
be honest.
There was one point in the fight. I don't know if I can find it really quick, but there was one point in the fight where he was, if you remember, he was going to the corner. He started stumbling over, and he was just
Yeah.
hanging. He was literally leaning up against the top rope,
Yeah,
just sitting there. I thought he could have won. He just didn't give himself the chance.
Mhm.
So, but I like Jake Paul, and I've been keeping up with his fights.
Yeah,
but he
The problem,
still
Kyle.
isn't fighting real
Yeah.
fighters.
I think that's his problem. I don't
And
think
he's
he'll
not
ever go
going
pro
to.
because he'll never make
No,
enough money.
because
to
he
make it worth
doesn't-
it. But
and he doesn't fight real fighters.
Yeah,
And people
he makes
say
a
that,
lot more money fighting like celebrities.
yeah, which makes
than
sense.
Real fighters. I don't know. There's no point in him fighting real fighters.
Yeah, I
Other
mean,
than
if you're
proving
doing it
he
for
can.
money, then go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. You're getting the
Yeah,
money from it
but
and
if
all the
you're-
attention.
You're doing it to impress people.
if you actually
If you want to be a
fight,
good boxer,
Yeah.
go fight whatever belt will let you
fight
fight.
Tyson Fury.
Yeah,
Jake Paul versus Tyson Fury. That'd be hilarious. But I think
Fury, dude.
I like watching Logan Paul's fights more than Jake's.
Logan Paul is like
His-
making it big in UFC.
His WWE is super entertaining. I
Yeah.
watch like
Honestly,
I'll just turn on.
I've never been big in like WWE. Is he
I have.
WWE or is he the other one?
He just competed in SummerSlam. I was watching it.
Yeah,
I like. I've always been a huge fan of WWE. I was like,
I know
as a
you were
kid,
into it
as a
when you were
kid, I always said like it
I
was fake
remember
and
you
it
were
wasn't
talking about-
fake and stuff.
Yeah,
But
you look at arguing. It's not fake.
yeah, and I know it's fake now, obviously, and all that. But it's still
It's not like
it's still one of the more
I
entertaining.
used to be like,
sports.
it's fake. I don't mess with it.
Yeah.
And then like I would like watch it and it was like, yeah, it's like scripted, but they're still
like,
like fighting.
yeah.
like, and it's like
you can like the stuff
the stuff
hurts.
bro, like
You can't
the,
fake
the
jump
move
in
that
30
Logan, like,
feet up cage.
that like Logan Paul did on that one guy, dude. That was actually really like
Yeah.
it was cool. So like, and then who's like,
People are
say who won? Like, it was
Ric Flair
Yeah,
is
Ric
saying Logan Paul is the most athletic wrestler ever, and that he'll be like marked
Really?
as one of the greatest wrestlers,
honestly, I don't doubt it. He's extremely,
which is
athletic.
really crazy to say.
And so
Like
is Jake. Clearly, I mean, he's a good
Yeah.
boxer.
people who like
Good gene
don't really
pool, yes.
watch it though, like WWE's
Yeah.
like scripted and stuff, but like the big names in wrestling, to the people who
Yeah,
watch it, like hearing that like Logan Paul could be
I mean, there's always
out there
guys like
really crazy.
Brock Lesnar was
Brock Lesnar was
like a literal
huge.
UFC champion,
Yeah,
NFL player.
yeah.
I mean-
a lot of and a lot
You
of them
have to
are
be
actors
athletic
too.
to be in. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock.
I mean, you have to
John
be
Cena,
extremely
The Miz, and all
athletic
that.
to be in the WWE.
Yeah,
You have to be a good actor to be in the WWE.
yeah, super strong, super athletic, and really good at like memorizing
You have
moves.
to, yeah.
Like you have to
honestly.
perfect every move, and you have to practice it for
Mhm.
weeks at a time. So
You have to like.
I
know how to
think
safely.
Logan does
drop
more
yourself
impressive
40
things
feet
than
out
Jake
there.
fighting wise in a scripted
Honestly.
thing, and that's the thing that's kind
Yeah.
of embarrassing for Jake. Like he needs to fight a real fighter.
He
have
really
a
does. He
huge.
should fight Logan. Imagine, dude. That
I
would
think
make
Logan would
infinite
win
money,
that.
bro. Oh, he's bigger.
You do, yeah, way bigger than him,
Yeah.
dude. Like
he has like a few inches on.
I
him,
didn't
and
realize
he's just,
how
like,
big Logan Paul was
huge.
until the other day.
he's really big.
It's like 6'5", I think.
6'4", probably.
I think so. But
Yeah.
But I think honestly we covered just about everything and got to talk about Logan Paul
Mhm.
in the WWE.
Yeah.
So that was
We got a little
so something.
off
Yeah,
track right there, but I mean, we
But-
said good point.
yeah. Overall, pretty good episode, and
Yeah.
we appreciate you guys for watching.
I
We'll
mean,
be doing a lot of
we're gonna try to get on Tuesday.
yeah.
Tuesday posts.
I think we're gonna figure out when we're gonna do podcasts, but we're also gonna be doing fantasy football stuff.
Yeah,
We're
we
gonna
might
be
live
doing
stream the draft too.
yeah. We're
If we
gonna
get enough
live
people
stream our
over,
NFL draft,
We could
even if it's just us. We're
we
going
could also
to
do like
probably.
a screen share type of deal if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll be doing just NFL episodes, like talking about games and stuff, reviewing
Mhm.
stuff. So,
Yeah,
so we'll be
Honestly-
looking forward to that, and we appreciate you guys for
I
watching.
mean, if
We'll
you got
see
some
you-
feedback, that'd be cool. But I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see.
We're gonna get feedback at some point. So,
eventually. If you
Yeah.
beg for feedback, we'll get it.
yeah. But thank you guys for watching, and we will
Yeah.
see you next week.